57-52. Swinging yung kalamangan dito to 5. And speaking of which, Panaligan still keeps on scoring those threes.
23 points for Reinhardt Panaligan. Again, this guy, 2 points na lang at Merry Christmas na siya dito with his 23-point production.
Natataon na Merry Christmas. Malapit na ang Christmas season. Pero grabe ang laro dito sa loob ng Divine Light Academy. Palitan ng mabibigat na 3-point bombs as both teams are starting to catch fire from the outside. Anyano will start the play here for Valenzuela. He will try to join that 3-point party and gives Valenzuela the lead.
Finally getting his groove. Now you know, I also kept on highlighting this name, Arkin Anyano, with that big 3. And right now, they are on top right after the triple by Arkin Anyano, 58-57 in favor of Valenzuela.
Ayan, good morning po mga kajali. Aalis na naman po ang inyong likod. Kasi may laro po ulit si Noah ngayon sa Las Piñas. 3 or die na po kasi sila. Kahapon po nanalo po sila Noah. Kaya ngayon po ay ano po ulit kami. Aalis. Clark! Maiwan mo na kayo. Kayo na bahala muna dyan, no? Be, alis na kami. Ano mo mensahe mo para kay Noah?
Ayun, mga kajali, magandang umaga po sa inyo pong lahat. Ayan po, may laro na naman po ulit si Noah, kaya putungo na naman po ulit sila sa Manila para po sa suporta. Ayan, salamat po sa inyo po panonood sa aking pong anak, mga kajali, katekram.
Kasit Mary.
Ayun, nanalo po sila actually kahapon. Congratulations, Valenzuela. Ayan. Go lang. Thank you.
Sige yung mga bata ba?
Sige, ako ng bala.
Mamaya, pupunta sila kala Tekram, ha?
Okay.
Ngayon po, nandito po kami sa Las Piñas. Sana'y maglalaro po ulit si Noah. Kami po ay kakain po muna bago pumunta sa base.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get more action. The team is here at Divine Light Academy. Let's meet the city for the continuation of Panalo Si Junior PPL and Valenzuela Impact Ballers.
Bakbakang Valenzuela Impact Ballers at itong Quezon City 828 Junior Giants.
On the side of Valenzuela, you know what, Baron? Ito talaga yung roller coaster ride for Valenzuela. Late or midway na sila na elimination round, nakipagbakbakan dito sa ating tournament. But regardless, still playoffs alive, buhay na buhay itong koponan na ito.
Both teams coming off victories on their previous games. Kaya tignan natin sino ang magpapatuloy ng kanilang winning streak and advance to our play-in tournament. So abangan natin yan. And let's turn it over to our game announcer, Gio Cruz, for our starting five.
Now let us meet the starters, beginning with the Quezon City A2A Junior Giants. Starting guard number 7, Kyle Labo. To guard number 2, Riley De La Cruz. At forward number 29, Duke Santos. Other forward number 32, Gabriel Bulagay. And at center number 16, Aaron Ramos. The head coach is Kerr Anthony Talangin. Team manager Mervin and Lana Diato. Team owner, Hazen Family. And now let us meet the starters for Valenzuela Impact Colors. Starting guard number 18, Arcane Adiano. Shooting guard number 4, Jello San Beneventura. Small forward number 10, Gian Taglia. Power forward number 29, Noah Manalastas. And starting center number 35, Timothy Corcolon. The head coach is Luis San Beneventura. Assisted by Mark De Vera. Team manager JJ Baghidang. Officiating this ball game, Raymond Vadera, Carlos Sebastian, and Nino Barcenas. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Kid Picasso.
Doride bola ng Pinoy starting five for both teams. For Valenzuela, it's Añano, San Buenaventura, Manalastas, Taglia, and Corcolon. Para dito sa Quezon City Junior Giants, it's Labong, Riley De La Cruz, Duke Santos, Balugay, at itong si Aaron Ramos. Rounding up the five for the guys in white. Fourth game of 5 play-in games dito sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3. So tough games ang mga na-cover natin, Daphne. Napakataas ng intensity. Both teams really looking to win. And of course, para naman dito sa ating ko-cover ngayon, isa lamang ang mag-a-advance for the next stage of our play-in tournament.
Again, for our play-in tournament, this is our 9th seed and our 10th seed, with whichever team who actually wins in today's game, they'll go up against our 8th seed. Currently, it is Leyte Sherhooms for our 16 under division in the north. Kaya ang panalo dito next week, makakalaban nila agad-agad itong Leyte. And whoever wins next game will be going up against our number 1 seed.
As Riley De La Cruz scores the first 2 points para dito sa Quezon City. And tulad na nasabi mo kanina, Daphne, sa ating pre-game, both teams, different story. Pero yun nga, bago tayo mag-continue, a score again for Quezon City. Kyle Labong breaking out for 2.
Great finish coming from Labong, as always, the main playmaker that he is para nga dito sa side ng Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants. Although he'll be missing, or will be missing, that duo. Wala si Von Dalangin in today's game, currently playing in China.
Timothy Corcolon with that putback kanina with a score para dito sa Valenzuela, putting the first 2 points for the guys in red.
Beneath in that sequence, immediately took accountability on that miss.
Valenzuela's turn for their offensive set, looking for the tie, and goes through that drive. Itong si Gian Taglia will shoot 2 free throws.
Yan, currently, itong side ng Valenzuela, sila yung nasa 8th seed. This team is currently with a 4-7 record, 10th spot sila. And they've been really in a series of up and down. Sabi ko nga no kanina, Valenzuela as a whole, they joined the tournament midway already, had the opportunity to play almost every week para makahabol sa ating elimination round. And of course, those setbacks due to weather conditions, and right now they're really fighting their way back into playoff contention.
Meanwhile, Quezon on the other side, tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, as the 3-point play opportunity, that layup goes in for Gab Bulagay.
But Corcolon will be called for a foul in that sequence as we see that pound-for-pound fitness foul counted move. Corcolon with that defense from the back. And so an opportunity to complete a 3-point play. Meanwhile, itong si Gab Bulagay.
Tournament meanwhile for Quezon City, of course, susubukan din nila as both teams are on a good winning streak, looking to continue that good momentum heading into this game.
Prior that play, Manalastas and Bulagay fighting for the leather but also showing good sportsmanship. Pero ito, Gab Bulagay literally with a fiery start para sa side ng Quezon City. They're up here by 4.
Believe he has 4 of their team's 8. Gandang dungkot naman nun sa ilalim para dito sa Valenzuela with Manalastas scoring.
For play-in situations like this is a do or die situation as Labong will be scoring his second bucket of the game. Again, whoever wins, no? So parang kahit either sa kanila, magkakaroon na sila ng last game dito sa ating tournament. So you really want to extend your series.
And if you are Valenzuela, syempre, gusto mong nagtuloy-tuloy na yung laro mo dito every week, as you said, has been playing. Syempre, gusto nilang magtuloy-tuloy yung kanilang paglalaro dito and go deeper into our tournament. Meanwhile, for Quezon City, hindi naman sila papayag na hindi sila makaka-advance and have a shot at the quarterfinals. Bataglia, smooth-looking jumper right there.
Yung mga gusto natin, no, for players to really go for other options in terms of those shots, knows really when they're going for those drives, know when to pull up a jumper. But Labong with 6 points, hot start for this main playmaker of QC.
Using that speed and that finishing ability, just throwing the ball on that right power para lang tumalbog yung bola papasok kay Labong. Now pulling off the stops early. You see here the replay, Daphne, look at the speed of Labong just throwing the ball there, kisses it off the glass.
And he was against 3 guys.
But Santos just missing on that free throw, splitting on his trip. Valenzuela will try for their set. Here goes on that right, nice drive. Itong si Noah Manalastas.
Lastas using that height differential to take advantage. But Duke Santos just quick to respond. They've been scoring a lot of fast break points. Talking about Quezon City, 8-8 Junior Giants, Valenzuela's defense. Dapat may nakaabang na doon sa mga outlet na yon.
Just answering quickly itong Quezon City sa lahat ng counter for Valenzuela. Nakakaskor ang Valenzuela pero napakabilis ng balik ng QC. Labong on one end, Santos on the other. And they will have the ball here. Will try to attack once again. Stop and pop. Jumper too strong. Rebound secured here by Panganiban.
Vince Cabog trying to get his rhythm with that jumper, although just really did fall in that sequence.
Valenzuela again trying to get into that post. Panganiban lost the ball. Good defense by Quezon City. Will try to slow the pace down with 2:30 remaining. Swings it on the left, I should say. Fakes on the right. Santos is open again. Same spot, same result for Duke Santos.
Duke Santos feeling that groove. He has been getting those shots from beyond the arc. Duke Santos delivering another 3-pointer here for Quezon City, 8-8 Junior Giants. And with that, they're up here by 10 points.
Timeout is called on the court, and this timeout is brought to us by Domo Domo. Slurp, enjoy, smile. We'll be right back.
Siyempre, sabi nga nila, no, they're hoping not to end things in today's game.
And looking to answer back, itong si Reinhard Panalican shooting that 3 and additional fire for this Valenzuela team to win this game, to show yung mga hindi naniwala sa kanila na they can get deep into this play-in tournament and of course sa ating quarterfinals if they are fortunate enough to qualify. Pero itong Quezon City looking to answer, missing on the 3-point attempt. Layup, scoop, score for Duke Santos. He's been on fire in this first.
Cleaning up his own mess was Duke Santos. Tried to go for the 3-pointer on the other side with that miss, cleaning up his own attempt. Kaya naman he was able to secure it with a 2-point bucket.
Reinhard Panaligan who scored that last 3-pointer, looking to regain the ball back, but the defense of the white shirts just too much, leaking out all the way for 2.
this is more than the third time which Quezon City was able to secure some buckets from the fast break chances.
27-15, a 12-point lead on the side of Quezon City, and they force a turnover there, Daphne, as we see here this beautiful defensive play. Larga fast break of the game. Just finishing that one in. Final 5 remaining. A 3. That is off the mark. Offensive rebound. Muntik na pumasok yung putback, but regardless of which, Quezon City enjoying a 12-point lead. Napakaganda ng kanilang opensa dito, Daphne.
Taking a look at our first quarter, Chef's Magic highlights. Valenzuela pretty much also trying to show their offensive scoring here in chapter number 1, but
Sa dalawang reports ni CJ, 2 different moods for Quezon City and Valenzuela.
moody.
Oo.
Ay, hindi ba? Mali pala, mali.
Mali.
Sorry. Okay. Napatingin tuloy si CJ. Si
Kaya
Baron
nga
kasi. Much needed 3-pointer there on the side of Valenzuela. That was Gian Taglia. 10 points in that run.
38-26, mintis yung dalawang free throw, but that 3-pointer by Taglia goes in.
Just like that, down to a 9-point deficit here in quarter number 2.
Valenzuela making sure that they can make a counter run of their own. And a steal, Taglia read that one perfectly and just wrapping it around for 2.
I was about to say na Taglia could have, just go for that shot directly. Pero kita mo, kahit na fancy on, he was still able to secure that one.
Has some good controls on that handle. Have some soft touch. A quick 5-0 run para dito kay Gian Taglia.
Yep, his own 5-0 run. Talking about dito on the side of Valenzuela for Gian Taglian. So far, ganda ng umpisa niya dito sa larong ito. 10 points and 6 rebounds.
Panaligan will pull this one off. That is no good. Fight for the rebound. Recovered by the red shirts. Taglia to make it 8. It's a miss. Tries to recover the ball. Ramos doing a good job just protecting that possession dahil alam niyang pupunta rin naman sa kanila yun.
But Taglia might have felt that. That's why he went for the 3-pointer but immediately apologized to the coaching staff. Pero siya, naging spark plug dito. Bakit 7 points lang hinahabol nila?
Ramos, short stab jumper, no good. Rebound secured by Mananastas. Pagkakataon ulit for Valenzuela. Taglia was 5 quick in this quarter. Bola babalik dito sa Quezon. Sayang yun for Valenzuela.
Yeah, back-to-back turnovers here. Talking about Gian Taglia. And just been shouting, or mine, or akin nga, no? With those errors.
Babawi itong Quezon City. Bit quiet itong opensa nila in just a few minutes. Will try for that wild floater. Didn't go. 8 seconds remaining. Bola nasa Valenzuela. 5 seconds to go. Taglia locating a teammate to beat the buzzer. This 3-pointer won't go. Could have brought the house down para dito sa Valenzuela if that 3-pointer goes in. And what a second quarter, Daphne. Both teams exchanging some runs.
And I guess on the side of Quezon City, 38 is an unlucky number for them, knowing that they got stuck here. And look at that crafty finish though. Talking about dito for Prince Cabog. As we take a look at our Chef's Magic second quarter highlights, that's what we talk about. Quezon City got stuck at 38. They are up here by 22 points but unable to respond with that run made by Valenzuela. And Valenzuela just outscoring their opponents 16-11. And that's the reason why they're just down here by 7.
38-31, 7-point lead as we are on our halftime break. Magbabalik po kami. Itong si Duke Santos, medyo na nahimik. No, yung kanyang first quarter run, ang ganda rin ng kanyang pinakita. And speaking of which, Reinhard Panaligan, the player that I've been talking about here, now starting to drive into the basket.
Panaligan scoring his 9th point after that floater move. This guy averaging 21.3 points per game and a chance to even score that average per contest.
Sayang yung tira na yun ni Santos after the touch pass by Bulagay, I should say.
But second time's gonna be the charm for Duke Santos, scoring his 14th point Meron rin siyang 6 na rebounds dito ha. We talked about how he was silent during the second quarter, but what a way to come back here in the third chapter.
Trying to regain that momentum that he had in the first quarter. This is a 3-pointer from way downtown. Couldn't get it. Balik ang bola dito kay Panaliga. Now he pulls the trigger using the bank on a Sunday. Itong si Reinhard Panaligan.
And I think he's hearing us because he has been getting his groove rather, dito sa ating third quarter.
Averaging 21 points, now has 12. 9 points more for his average. Tries for that fancy pass. Itong si Kyle Labong, pero natawagan siya ng traveling.
Yun na nga, yung behind the back dish na yan, no? Called for steps by our referees as you see that Panaligan 3-pointer kisses it off the glass.
He called game. He called glass para dito kay Reinhard Panaligan. Now, don't look now. It's only a 6-point lead. Kanina, itong Quezon having total control of this game. Pero yun nga, that second quarter ignited itong run for Valenzuela.
Reinhard Panaligan with 12 points in this game after the 3-pointer.
We'll try to look at some answers. Itong sila Prince Cabog. Duke Santos will give it to Kyle Labong. Balik dito kay Prince. 3. That is off the mark. Malalastas. Just getting those rebounds. Nakakarami na rin to Daphne. Panaligan guarded by Labong. Another 3. That is off to the left this time. Thank you, CJ. As CJ Ang is reading her report, Riley De La Cruz hits that 3-pointer. Dahil yun nga, Daphne, on point yung sinabi ni Coach, better decision-making dapat for Valenzuela.
And yep, Coach Louie of course calling the shots here, no? Pero just observing past, talking about those errors, those turnovers, Quezon City was able to capitalize 17.
As we return after that timeout, tignan natin kung makakabawi ang Valenzuela dito. Gian Taglia, tough shot! Using that balance, that power, muscling his way in for 2. Itong si Gian Taglia contributing still para dito sa Valenzuela, Quezon City. Yun nga, medyo nawala ang magic. And speaking of which, a steal, a basket. Valenzuela with back-to-back, Arkin Anyano. Ayan na, hinahanap mo Daphne, nagpakita para
Abangan
sa'yo.
ko talaga, Arkin Anyano. Kanina ko pa hina-hype up yan eh. Itong si Arkin. But right now, in the most crucial part, in trimming this just to a 3-point game, that 3-pointer went in and out, but a putback was activated.
That is Reyes with a miss, Santos with a putback. 5-point lead para dito sa Quezon City. Anyano receives the ball up top, pulls the trigger. That is off the mark. Gets the rebound. Another chance hit. Taglia, same move kanina. Pero masyadong malakas naman yung kanyang 3-point attempt.
Nang sayang lang dito sa side ng Valenzuela, no? Couple of misses. Dahil nga siguro nakuha na nila yung momentum eh. Pero itong bandang dulo, no, naging mintes lang para sa kanilang panig.
5-point lead still. Quezon City trying to protect this 5-point lead. Malalim na dukot. Didn't get that go in, I should say. Anyano with a beautiful spin. Na-hype na yung Daphne Cristobal dito. Sayang yung tira doon ni Anyano. But itong Quezon City, Duke Santos tried for the answer. 7 seconds remaining. Valenzuela, they have the ball. Manalastas with a spin. Taglia can't shoot that basket. Trying to at least cut this one to a 3-point lead as we approach the fourth quarter. Daphne, daming nasayang na opportunities doon for Valenzuela.
Yup, literally couple of misses, not just 2 or 3.
Ay itong si Manalastas will give it to Reinhard Panaligan. Yung kanilang mga tutok, Daphne, medyo hindi pa nila nakukuha dito sa ating fourth quarter. Na steal by the White Shirts will try to make a counter run. Ramos turned away. Nice block right there by Timothy Corcolon.
Back-to-back solid defense for both.
Was the one who provided that good defensive stop. Reinhard pulls up and good for that jumper.
He felt that shot. Talking about Panaligan with that jumper, scoring his 7th.
Quezon City winning by 3 points. Kaya itong laro na to is close as expected. Make it rain for Reinhard Panaligan.
Literally all heart for Reinhardt Panaligan with that big three-pointer, tying things up at 50. And now chance to counter here for Quezon City.
Nanahimik ang opensa ng Quezon City dito as Duke Santos just couldn't get that layup to go, but you can start to feel the momentum shifting in.
Now Kyle has the leather here with an opportunity to dictate the offense on their end. We haven't seen yung mga setup plays actually para dito sa side ng Quezon City, but in the most needed time, the three-pointer from the corner.
Cabog with that big three in the corner, pushing the lead to 4 points, 54 to 50. Reinhardt Panaligan will look for answer. Taglia fakes a three, inches closer with a jumper from the free throw area.
Much needed Jay, this time courtesy of Taglia. He has been boxed out already, no? Parang wina one-on-one na defense na nga siya actually dito ng depensa ng Quezon City.
And back-to-back three-point bombs para dito kay Prince Cabog.
And now you know why I have been vouching for these names, Prince Cabog, Kyle Labong for Quezon City, because I know the potential of these guys. I've covered several times for Quezon City and
57-52. Swinging yung kalamangan dito to 5. And speaking of which, Panaligan still keeps on scoring those threes.
23 points for Reinhardt Panaligan. Again, this guy, 2 points na lang at Merry Christmas na siya dito with his 23-point production.
Natataon na Merry Christmas. Malapit na ang Christmas season. Pero grabe ang laro dito sa loob ng Divine Light Academy. Palitan ng mabibigat na 3-point bombs as both teams are starting to catch fire from the outside. Anyano will start the play here for Valenzuela. He will try to join that 3-point party and gives Valenzuela the lead.
Finally getting his groove. Now you know, I also kept on highlighting this name, Arkin Anyano with that big three. And right now, they are on top right after the triple by Arkin Anyano, 58 to 57 in favor of Valenzuela.
That middle three-pointer, pero susubukang sumagot ni Duke Santos, creating some space, better defense by Corcolon. But Ramos just inside, carving some space and talagang binawi ang kalamangan.
Fourth point, talking about Ramos in today's game.
None bigger than that. No, ito as Anyano lost the ball. Good tap by Kyle or Prince Cabog, I should say. Will try to go. Duke Santos challenged by Corcolon. Will shoot 2 free throws itong si Duke Santos.
Alam mo, walang takot itong si Duke Santos para umatake. Knowing na dalawang depensa na sa harap niya.
Still at the free throw line, making the first one. Trying to give them enough cushion. A 3-point lead regardless for Quezon City.
Just less than a minute, no, naramdaman ng Valenzuela yung kalamangan na yun. And so, Quezon City is trying to get back on track. Again, they were up. Biggest lead earlier was at 22 points. But really a close or tight matchup here in the final 2 minutes and 45 seconds of this game.
Sayang yung give and go no ni Corcolon tsaka ni Anyano. To try to at least cut the lead to 1. Labong will receive the ball. Cabog is on the left. Receives it. Now pulls for his third three-pointer of the quarter.
Well-deserved celebration there for Prince Cabog. 3-pointers. 3 3-pointers actually all here in the fourth quarter.
64 to 58. 2:10 remaining. Nearing the last 2 minutes. And Arkin Anyano nabubuhay na dito sa ating fourth quarter.
But still up here by 4 points itong side ng Quezon City. But Arkin feeling that jumper, not opting to go for the 3-pointer. Went a bit nearer, pero nakuha niya yung bucket na yun.
We will head into our timeout. And this timeout is brought to us by Domo Domo Slurp. Enjoy, smile. From the tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal.
Again, with that hashtag Junior FPBL Challenge, mukhang mapapasabak din tayo dyan ah. Feel free to post it on your Facebook pages as well. And syempre, Let's also use this opportunity to plug our Pocket League Tournament Season 2.
Bola babalik dito sa Valenzuela. Only a 4-point lead. Aniano has 5 points in this fourth quarter. Looking to add more firepower dito sa Valenzuela. Will try to go for the attack. Aniano, top shot. That is just off the mark. Tries to fight the rebound. Ball will remain dito sa red shirts. Corner 3. That is in and out. Throws it. Cabog. Ramos with a fake. Ramos with a 6-point. None bigger than that patient offense.
What a offense there, talking about Ramos.
21 remaining. Bola ng Valenzuela. Arkin Aniano will start the inbound play para dito sa Valenzuela. We all know who will receive and will get the shot off if you are Quezon City. And here he is. Panaligan stepping back. 3. All air. Maybe a little bit forced yung tira na yung Daphne para sa Valenzuela.
Again, Venezuela behind here by 6 points. Panaligan tried to go for that 3.
Duke Santos will give it to Kyle Labong. 40 seconds to work with here on the game clock. Asking for the pick. Labong will give it to Santos. Goes for the drive. Nice pass. Floater. That drops. Nice feed. Bulagay with that basket. 68-60. Last 2 trips ng Valenzuela. Didn't get a basket. Kanina yung 3-pointer ni Reinhard Panaligan. Then the Taglia free throw missing on the side for Valenzuela. They will try to make something happen here, trying to fight for their tournament lives. Aniano receives it. 3. Look good, but Mintes para dito kay Arkin Aniano. Tries for the leak out. Ramos is available. Better defense here by Valenzuela. Final 16 remaining. Looking to score quick. Seconds remaining. Panaligan will shoot the second. Still a lot of time, Daphne. Kailangan lang mag-ingat dito ng Quezon City. Valenzuela, Ramos tried for that leak out. Cabog will finish that one home. Prince Cabog adding some 3-pointer on his own. That time it's a 3-point play. 8 seconds remaining from way downtown. That Panaligan 3 won't go. And Quezon City 828 Junior Giants will face latest Sure Homes for the right to enter our quarterfinals. Daphne, napakagandang larong ito, pero the difference maker, Prince Cabog in the fourth quarter.
Imagine scoring 3 3-pointers during that crucial part of the moment.
Thank you, CJ, and congratulations kay Duke Santos para sa ating best player of the game. Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game, Noah Manalastas, 6 points, 13 rebounds, at mayroon pang pa-shoutout. Itong si Noah Manalastas. And for our Don Benito's assist man of the game, Prince Cabog, again, 5 assists at meron siyang strong case for our best player dahil na-shoutout nga siya nito ni Duke Santos. Coming up next, Pasig Stallions taking on Malabon NYBL Ballers in the under-18 division.